This is the book of Psalms, chapter 12, verse 8. The wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted. First and foremost, before I get started, I want to thank Yahawashi for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule well, who taught me the truth. Salutation, brothers and sisters that are out there listening and learning, fighting this good fight of faith. And salutation, my fellow brethren that are pushing this word in all truth and sincerity to you all. I want to say shalom. And Lord willing, this is edifying to the elect. This devil, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, they have got to be done away with. You know, this wickedness is their wickedness is exceedingly polluted the earth, man. As the scriptures say, man. You know, they have got to be taken out of power, man, because this shit is just absolutely fucking ridiculous, man. So, you know, I was actually watching Redacted, and they had did was speaking about this. Matter of fact, let me play some of this actually. Let's play a little bit of it. So I don't own any rights to this. You know, this from Redacted. You know, this for educational purposes only. So yeah, let's listen to a little bit of this, and I'll read some of that article, get a few precepts, and yeah, Lord willing, this is edifying to the elect. So it reads, the United Nations just lost its effing mind with this. So let's play a little of this.
All right. Well, the United Nations says that we should decriminalize all sex and drug-related activity in the name of human rights. This includes sex with minors, and they want you to be able to poop on the street. Is that what we consider progress for human rights? What about your right not to live in a place where we traffic minors and poop on the streets?
Can I move to that place?
It is not your right, apparently.
And, you know, and this is, you know, I'll probably just leave it at that and just read it. But this is, you know, the world where we live in, man. You know, where they're constantly pushing the envelope of wickedness. And I'm talking about the elites of the nation of Esau, Edom, man. The so-called white people, man. Pushing this evil, this disgusting behavior on the people, man. And they're always doing it under the guise of this is for peace and prosperity and human rights. You know, pretty much pushing that do without will spirit. You know, they don't want to be bound to the or constrained to the law, statute, commandments. Why? Because they come after this, you know, the spirit of their forefather Cain, man, a fucking rebel, man. That whole rebellious spirit against Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, man. And they push it onto all the people of the world, man. You know? So let's read a little bit of this. So it says, this is from Fox News, published yesterday, April 17th, 2023. The hopeful year that all these prophecies shall be fulfilled, as coined by beloved Apostle Tahar. Reads, new UN-backed legal recommendations normalize sex with minors. Outrage, critics say. It says children may consent to sex with adults. This has been the plan all along, social media influencer charges. And that's it. You know, these Edomites are perverse, man. A nation of perverse people, man. And this is why they, you know, their reign as rulers of the earth is coming to an end, man. You know, because they under them the whole world, they have already been destroying the whole world, man. They show that they're in no position to rule anything. They belong in slavery, you know. So it says a shocking report issued by international legal experts with the backing of the United Nations appears to open the floodgates to normalize sex with minors. Sexual conduct involving persons below the domestically prescribed minimum age of consent to sex may be consensual. In fact, if not law, the Geneva-based International Commission of Jurists wrote in March with an assist from UN AIDS from the Office of the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights. And this has been their plan, this whole time, man. Why are they sexualizing the children? Talking about puberty blockers and talking about consent and talking about you should be able to explore your sexuality. You should be able to choose whether you want to be a male or a female. This has all been targeted towards children, man. Predominantly the reason why they have drag queens in schools and strippers and shit like that, man. This is a perverse nation of people, man. It says the report is titled the 8 March Principles for a Human Rights-Based Approach to Criminal Law Prescribing Conduct Associated with Sex, Reproduction, Drug Use, HIV, Homelessness, and Poverty. Washington bill to allow medical transgender. See that, and that's what they're talking about. Interventions on minors without parental consent. I mean, it's always something geared towards some sexual identity with children, man. With these damn people, man. Let's see. It says it does not actively call for decriminalizing sex between adults and minors, but it states that children have both the capacity and the legal right to make sexual decisions. Then you got this fucking, let me see. According to United Nations, children may consent to sex with adults. This has been the plan all along. Social media influencer Ian Miles tweeted over the weekend to his 538,000 followers. The report does not offer a suggested age of sexual consent. It was released on March 8th in recognition of International Women's Day. The Commission states online, suggesting there is a connection between women's rights and the age of consent. Let's see what he says. Yeah, so this is the dude Ian Miles Cohen. According to United Nations, children may consent to sex with adults. This has been the plan all along. Let's see. The UN is full of pedophiles. Former NHL star and Canadian Olympic gold medalist Theo Fleury shouted on Twitter. God, I agree. The hideous UN report seeks to decriminalize sex even between children and minors. Evil, tweeted women's rights activist. Yeah, and that's pretty much it on that. And that's the nature of the beast, man. The beast man, as it says in the Planet of the Apes, beware the beast man, So let's get a couple precepts. I don't want to make this too long. This is Hebrews 12:16 in the NIV. And it reads, see that no one is sexually immoral or godless like Esau. Esau, Edom, the so-called white people, where they self-proclaim so-called white man, who for a single meal sold his inheritance rights as the oldest son, right? So he's sexually immoral and godless, man. That's what these people are. And the Lord's revealing them. This is Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. So, I mean, their own tongues are falling upon themselves. They know that they have but a short time, so they're just letting it all hang out, man. They're just being open with it. And he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not, man. So, hey, these devils are being revealed on a high level, man. Isaiah 5:20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, right? So what did they talk about at the beginning of that article, man? That is for human rights, man. So they calling having the laws, statutes, and commandments, right? Which, as the scriptures say, is our wisdom in the sight of the nations, man. That's order, So they in their feeble minds, the Edomites they push that do without will spirit because they're pushing a rebellion against Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man. That's what it all comes down to, man. So they want to be able to just do whatever perverse, freaky, disgusting shit that they want to do without having any kind of order, man. And everything in this earth is in complete disarray, man. It's disorder. That's why the world is what it is, man. This is Yahawashi have shown us Israelites, right, the future rulers of this planet, how not to rule, man. How important it is to follow the laws, statutes, commandments, because they lead onto life. You know, they lead, being obedient unto Yahawashi leads onto life. Disobedience leads onto death, man. That's why Esau, Edom, so-called white people have no place of repentance, as it says in the same chapter, Hebrews 12 and I believe it's 17, the next verse. You know, matter of fact, let's get that real quick, man. I'll come back. See if I can. That's why you devils have no fucking repentance, man, because you're fucking disgusting. Yeah, Hebrews 12 and 16 in the NIV. See that no one is sexually immoral or godless like Esau, who for a single meal sold his inheritance rights as the oldest son. Afterward, as you know, when he wanted to inherit his blessing, he was rejected. Even though he sought the blessing with tears, he could not change what he had done, man. So all of their wickedness has reached onto the heavens, man. You know? And they have gone above and beyond with their wickedness, man. And they're pushing that perverseness on the people, man. Isaiah 5 and 20, woe unto them. Woe means destruction. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, and that put darkness for light. Telling people that they're going to decriminalize these sexually deviant behaviors is them putting darkness for light, man. As saying this is for the greater good. This is for human rights. You know, this is how you know how far these so-called Christian Americans have fallen from grace. And I mean, it's not grace, but fallen from having any type of integrity. You know, they that's why they're at odds with each other, because you still got the right wing that still somewhat try to hold on to this Christianity, you know, ideologies and whatnot. But the so-called left, you know, they're just pushing all types of freakism, man. You know, and a kingdom divided cannot stand, man. So this is all a part of Yahawashi making this place crumble, man, from the inside out, man. You know, fighting and whatnot, divisions, you know, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter, man. That's why this place is spiritually Babylon, man. You know, the virgin daughter of Babylon. Confusion. Nothing but confusion goes on in this fucking cesspool they call America, man. Disgusting behavior, and the United Nations is ready to push that in the whole fucking world, man. Because the wicked elites, you know, and they're of Esau, Edom, and the other heathen nations, they're in rule right now, man. This is the book of Psalms 36. I'll start at 1. To the chief musician, a psalm of David, the servant of the Lord, Yahawashi. The transgressions of the wicked saith within my heart, that there is no fear of the Most High before his eyes. These devils don't fear the Lord, man. That's why they do what they do, man. You know, they're pretty much like, oh, well, you know, since, like the scriptures say, since sentence against an evil work is executed speedily, the hearts of the Son of Men is fully persuaded in them to do evil, right? So they think that since the Lord hasn't judged them, that they could just continue on doing their wickedness forever, man. That's not the case, man. It says, for he flattereth himself in his own eyes, right? They boast in their wickedness, man. They think that they're untouchable until his iniquity be found to be hateful. The words of his mouth are iniquity and deceit. He hath left off to be wise and to do good, man. This is foolish behavior, you know, that these devils are doing, man. But but this is all according to Yahawah's program. So the Lord is going to be justified in destroying these niggas, man. This is why they for the same purpose that Pharaoh was raised up, man. So the Lord can show his power in them. So these devils are doing all this fucked up weirdo shit so that the Lord can come and show his power by destroying these niggas, man. It says his deceit, he deviseth mischief upon his bed. He setteth himself in a way that is not good. He abhorreth not evil. Right? So he doesn't avoid to do. Not do evil, man. He always does evil, man. And I'm talking about Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. What the nation of Esau, Edom, man. You know that this is how they get down, man. I'll finish off on this one. This is Sirach, otherwise known as Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, the Good News translation. It says the 10:1. A wise ruler will educate his people, and his government will be orderly. Right? The law, statute, commandments is our wisdom in the sight of the nations. Where when you're in order, everything, you're a wise ruler, right? All the officials and all the citizens will be like the ruler, right? So if the ruler is in order, the people will be in order. But if the ruler is disorderly, like this current system, rulers that we're under, the wicked, the vibration of the people is just like the king, wicked. You got the pharaoh of modern day Egypt, right? Fucking Biden, this weirdo, touching on little children and shit. So you got a vibration of that same wickedness being pushed out in the earth, man. Pushing all this alphabet gang activity, this open perverseness. Everywhere you go, you see, men fucking kissing each other, women kissing each other, doing all types of nasty shit in front of children and everybody else, all out and open. The Lord ain't down with that shit, man. That's disorderly, man. And that's why the way that the rulers are, so are the people. That's how you know that the wicked are in authority. And it says the third verse, an uneducated king will ruin his people, right? Because I forget how it's worded, but the best I think it was like a scholar or somebody said it, the best education to have is to have a healthy knowledge of the Bible, roughly paraphrasing, man. Because what's in the Bible? Order, laws, statutes, and commandments. How to conduct yourself, how to be wise, how to move, right? For you Israelites, man, how to rule the world, man, in righteousness. An uneducated king will ruin his people, but a government will grow strong if its rulers are wise, man. And this is the main point I wanted to get. The Lord sees to the government of the world, right? The earth was given into the hands of the wicked, and brings the right person to power at the right time, man. So these devils are gonna go down, man, because they are not profitable onto the earth, man. Matter of fact, let me read it in the I think I have it up here too. You read it in the KJV. This is same chapter, Ecclesiasticus, otherwise known as Sirach 10:4 in the KJV. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable, man. Because these fucking devils are destroying every damn thing, man. And that's why they got to be put down like the mangy mutts that they are, man. And the kingdom of heaven, that Yahawashi will set up on earth, will be in order. It's like in the Lord's Prayer, shall be done in earth as it is in heaven, because in heaven everything's in order. So it will be order on earth as well, and righteousness will dwell here, man. Not all this wickedness and this fucking disgusting acts that are happening on a daily basis all the day long, and then these wicked people that are following them calling it fucking good, calling evil good, man. And then if we criticize it, then we're fucking evil. The days of living in fucking bizarro world are coming to an end, man. All praise the Yahawashi for that, man. Because like the scriptures say, man, like Lot was vexed with the filthy conversations of the wicked, man. Just sit here and read it, stuff like this, and us brothers and sisters that have children and family members that are young and all that in this world. We don't want to be a part of this fucking nasty shit, man. But hey, this is these devils revealing themselves and letting everybody know who the wicked truly is, man. You know? So, yeah, that was pretty much it. I just wanted to report on this, you know. Let you know, brothers and sisters know what time we're in, man. The devils are being revealed. Their own tongue is falling upon themselves. Be circumspect, as it says in Ephesians, because the days are evil, man. So in closing, I want to thank Yahawashi once again for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. And I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule well, who taught me his truth. Salutation, you brothers and sisters that are out there listening and learning, fighting this good fight of faith. And salutation, my fellow brethren that are pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. To all, I want to say Shalom. I want to say DTA, Abad Babal, Abad Esau Edom, and Kwam Yasharallah. A Shalom. To the next one.